Hello and welcome to ApexToOval, your place for motorsports news and fun content. I am Alex, your host. This is Jack, my co-host. Today we have some news articles, some breaking news. Let's get right into it. F1 news. Mercedes locked in their 2026 drivers lineup. It is Kimi, Antonelli, and George Russell, as we all thought, for a good chunk of the time. Obviously, Mercedes allegedly tried to sign Max, but he went back to Red Bull for 2026, so we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, are you surprised at all that Kimi Antonelli is staying on for another year?
I am not. Um, I am not. Now, I would have preferred an Isaac Hadjar because I don't want him going to Red Bull, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Kimi has had an up and down year. He's had a rookie year, but he's also clearly shown that he has the speed
Yeah.
to be there. Now obviously a guy like George coming to Mercedes, he already cut his teeth for a few years at Williams, where he obviously didn't look like a rookie when he finally got to Mercedes at all. So between that and Lewis and Valtteri, I feel like Valtteri had been there long enough that you kind of forget what the start of a career looks like in a Mercedes car.
Yeah, well,
Where I don't think that Kimi is necessarily behind schedule so much as he is a rookie.
yeah. I mean, Valtteri did have a year or two at Williams, too, but, I mean, still, it doesn't matter. Like,
I
Williams
just
is...
meant like
No, Williams was a
Russell
good car.
was Russell was like good
Flying.
right away.
Flying.
Oh yeah. But no, I think it's good that they're giving him another year because if they jump ship after this season because of some inconsistency, despite showing the speed, I think that that's a mindset that could approach Red Bull territory if it gets toxic.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good thing they're bringing the drivers back. I do like that. We'll see what they do with the car next year. Apparently, they have the best power unit or the best aero out of the team so far for testing. Who really
Everyone
knows
thinks
at this
that.
point?
People have like been saying
Yeah.
that for a year, and
Yeah.
we don't see that data, so we don't know what that's based on. But it
Yeah.
could also just be everyone assumes that they have the best power unit because they have.
Had it. Well, or like think of what happened with the 2014 Mercedes with the new
Yeah, well, I mean,
era.
Mercedes power unit is still the class of the field.
Oh,
Like
100%. But what I'm talking about is like think of like what happened from like when they switched over from like the previous setup to the new setup in 2014. Mercedes was far and ahead the best car. Um, Maybe people are thinking that's the same this time. Who knows?
yeah, but also, I mean, I think that sometimes people make a lot out of these regulation changes of like really hoping they'll shake up the order.
Yeah.
I feel like, especially with all the changes elsewhere with like engine departments, it will make it easier to come in as like an engine supplier. But I think that Mercedes would have an understandable edge coming in if they're already the best and there's more
Yep.
continuity there than there may be some other places.
Yeah. That's totally fair. And going back to George Russell, and speaking
Ooh.
of George Russell, it came out in Ted Kravitz's book that George Russell staged a press conference with him to get back at Max Verstappen for being a bully. If you didn't know, at Abu Dhabi, um, George K went to Ted Kravitz before their interview and was like, "Hey, I want you to keep asking me questions, keep the conversation going. I want to get back at Max. He's been a bully for too long, something along those lines, right?" And that's where he had the famous quote of, Max is he lashes out with anger and borderline violence against other people, and named all the instances that Max lashed out against his team and other drivers. Obviously, you have 2021 with Lewis. You have, I think, Budapest in 24, where he made contact with Lewis. You obviously had he made contact with Lando when Lando was faster than him. I think the same race. So, yeah, there's a lot of instances of Max lashing out, and George staged the interview to make sure that was known. I
Yeah,
just
and I
found it.
mean, I don't even know if stage the interview is fully fair, but
Yeah, he told Kravitz to be like, "Yo, just ask me more questions." Like, I will
Yeah.
answer all of them because he was only supposed to answer one question, and he's like, lay 'em on, like
Yeah.
keep going.
And at some point, I don't know. I feel like this story kind of boils down to, wow, racing driver thinks about what he wants to say before interview.
Yeah,
Because, like, no way he said something and it was premeditated. He thought about it before he said it.
yeah,
I mean,
Eh,
he said he got off his chest what he wanted to, and he didn't tank his career while doing it. So, in some ways, it could go worse.
yeah. It could have gone worse, but George Russell be doing George Russell things. Speaking of people doing things, uh, Joe White. If you don't know who Joe White is, that is Ty Dillon's spotter, or as we now call him, ex
Was.
spotter.
Yeah.
He went to Talladega ready to be the spotter for Ty Dillon, and he found out he was fired. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, this comes on the heels of Chris Rice, who is like, what, CEO of College Racing?
something
Um,
like that.
I don't know, but competition director, something like that. I should probably have verified that. But Chris Rice, um, big guy on the racing side for Colleague, says that the 10 car wasn't at fault. It was just one of those racing deals, blah, blah, blah. Turn around, Ty Dillon spotter is fired. Naturally fired after he travels to Talladega, not before. Um, but I guess that's life in NASCAR. Get fired on a Wednesday. But this obviously is coming on the heels of the incident between Ty Dillon and William Byron, which had big playoff implications and also resulted in Ty Dillon getting run into, as far as Kaulig is concerned. Which I don't know if you wanna run down that incident real quick. Um,
Yeah, I believe that Ty Dillon was going to pit, right? And he didn't signal. His spotter didn't signal. He didn't signal, and Byron ran the bottom line and ran into Dillon.
Now, to add context here, Ty Dillon was told that his spotter tried to tell Byron's spotter, and that, like, the initial takeaway from that race, according to the Dillon team, was we tried to tell it, it got lost in communication, that incident happens. Byron was told that Ty Dillon would be moving up to get out of Byron's way. Now, where that break in communication happened, clearly the blame is being assigned to Ty Dillon's spotter here, where clearly he didn't communicate effectively enough one way or another. But it is really interesting to hear the stories on the different sides where both say that there was an attempt at communication and somehow neither was right. Right?
Yeah. Um. Well, speaking of someone being fired. Oh, by the way, before we get into that, Chris Rice is the president of Colleague Racing.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know because obviously Matt Colleague is like involved
Yeah.
as the colleague, but so titles beyond that get a little wonky, but he is definitely man in charge.
Yeah. Speaking of getting fired, Justin Haley was fired from Spire after this season ends. And do you want to guess who the likely replacement is for Haley?
I mean, the signs are pointing to it being Daniel Suarez. This has been the
Yep.
speculation. I think Bob Pockrass has put this out as speculation a while ago, that he thought this was going to happen. But there's room for Spire to surprise us. The
I want a Jesse Love to get out of RCR's grasps, please, because
I
I
think
like Jesse Love. I don't. I'm not the biggest fan of RCR.
I'm not sure putting him in a Spire Cup car is a great move for his career, unless he's got Hocevar level peak speed. Um,
I think he does, especially in super speedways. I think he does.
well, I mean, super speedways, I guess, is a time where you'd want to be in a Spire car. But this is really interesting to me because Haley like built that Spire program. Um, he obviously was their first only question mark race winner um, in that 77 car at Daytona in 2019, which I believe was their first year as a team, running off the old Furniture Row charter. He was, with them when they were building that team. He obviously kind of revived his career, made it back to Cup his own way with Colleague, and returns to Spire as a more accomplished driver, as a driver that's kind of earned his keep as a full-time Cup driver, and disappoints. But as a Spire guy through and through, as someone who built the team and then made his way back, earning it, it is sad but not bad to see Haley leaving Spire, because he definitely does not deserve to keep his seat, but it does feel like this was kind of a nice story that does not get a nice ending.
Yeah. And after one bad year too, I don't like the decision that much, but I mean, I don't know. It is what it is.
I do think that the gap between him and his two other teammates in McDowell and Hocevar, who are both good drivers, very good drivers, you could argue, is Herbst-esque. But so like you could definitely see the argument there, but also it's not like Haley was a joke on the track.
Yeah. Um. Also, in IndyCar news,
Ooh,
VK, Rinus VK, baby, he signs with Juncos Hollinger Racing.
sweet. I don't know. I mean, I think when in his like announcement, I think he was saying something about being happy to switch back to Chevy power or something like that. So
Yeah.
he's got a team. This is good. It is a good thing that he is in the IndyCar grid. Beyond that, I don't know.
Yeah. It is. What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do?
It's not like he's going to
Um,
be running the sport, you know? It's not like he's in one of the big teams. It's not like he's in a car that can barely make its way around the track, and he's shown to elevate, so I'm sure we can expect similarly, like, good showings from him next year.
yeah. Um, he's replacing Connor Daly, right?
That I actually don't know off the top of my head.
'Cause I know
Although based
I
on the
think
green that you're
Stingray.
looking at, I assume you're checking on that.
Yeah, well, they still have our drivers Connor Daly and Stinger up. I think Stinger is still under contract.
Yeah, I would imagine that Stingray would be staying under contract because he's got money, I believe.
Yeah. Yes. He's replacing Connor Daly.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean
Which sucks, but I mean, it is what it is.
this is kind of a homecoming in a way because I believe he raced for the organization as he was coming up through the ranks in
Yeah. I believe it was Indy 2000, Indy Pro
yeah.
2000
Yep.
that he won in 2018 for uh JHR. Um so he did race for them coming up in the sport. Um but yeah. Yeah. It's cool signing. VK is a very good driver. So not surprised that he's signed again. Let's talk about our main story. Now Jack basically has no comments about this main story because it's all me. I have the game. This is
I
my
I
time
am
to show.
quiet. I am listening because this is relevant to my purchasing decisions.
So if you guys didn't know, NASCAR 25 came out yesterday. I had the early access, so I got to play early access, and I got some pretty funny clips from it. Um, that I posted on my personal uh, social media. But I like the game. I'm not gonna lie. There are some things I don't like about it. I'll go into those now. I don't like how in career mode, there's no character customization, and to my knowledge, I don't think you can race for official teams.
You're forced
Now,
into owner driver.
I believe you're forced to own a driver. I haven't gotten to the truck series quite yet. I just unlocked it with reputation, but
I do remember that being
I
a complaint was that you were forced into
yes,
owner driver.
which I would. I, here's the thing. it's the first year the games come out, right? They're not going to be able to do everything, especially when I don't think the timeline was that long. Like it was like what, a year or two? Like that's still it's a lot of
Eh,
time, but it's also like
I mean, it's
you know,
been. I think that the frustrating part for NASCAR fans is that it has been what 4 years since the last game.
yeah, because Ignition was 21.
Um, it's been just over 2 years since the license was sold to iRacing.
Mhm.
Um, but obviously there was, I don't know, whatever disaster at the end of the motorsports games tenure. Uh,
Yeah. Um, I will say I do like the racing aspect. I do like the racing part of it, which I think is obviously a big component of racing games. Um, it is very fun. Short tracks I struggle with a lot. I don't know if that's just myself, but it's a little hard to drive, so I have to turn down the difficulty when I drive on short tracks. Super speedways, super fun to drive on. Um, love super speedways. Um, and medium tracks are also really fun to drive on. But overall, I think it's a good game for the first year. I think it's great. Um, hopefully next game, which should be next year, I believe, they should be hopefully putting teams into career mode so I can drive for 2311 or Joe Gibbs Racing or whatever. Because that'd be really fun. Um, I like the diversity in the games. Obviously, you have Tony Breidinger, Roger Carruth. Obviously, Bubba Wallace would be in there. Obviously, the full timers would be in there. But for the ARCA drivers, there are some women in there, which is really cool to see. Um, obviously, um, oh my God, I'm forgetting her name now. Um,
wow.
no, what is her name? Robusto. Isabella Robusto obviously will be in ARCA. She's currently like third or fourth or fifth in the standings right now in ARCA. So obviously she'd be in the game. She's really like a good driver in ARCA. But they have a lot of other women in their game as well, which is really cool. They have a black driver, which is really cool, good also. But he apparently, according to Jack, was not very good in his time in the Xfinity series.
Who?
Um,
Sorry, I.
I forget his name, but it was the black guy in Xfinity.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Are
don't know
you
his
talking about
name.
Jesse Awuji?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
Jesse Uji. Jack was like he wasn't very good. He was kind of a detriment to everyone around him on track, and I was like, okay, well, at least he's in the
Yeah.
game. That's pretty cool. Um,
Yeah, well, he was running his own team. I guess he did this year too. He entered
did
what
he really enter a
Talladega.
race? Oh shit, did he
Yeah,
really?
he finished 20th at Talladega, DGM
Oh
Racing with
damn,
Jesse Awuji Motorsports. But yeah, I mean,
damn.
22, 23, he was running. I guess 23 he ran one race and didn't qualify for one, but he ran most of a schedule in 22 under his own team, and it was not pretty.
Disastrous.
And he ran
Disastrous.
occasional cup races with Ryumi Brothers Racing, which is already not a good team, to be clear. And it was a tough combination. I'll put it that way.
Sorry, that's just so funny. The way you're explaining that. Um, love that Connor Zilic is in the Cup Series. I know that there was a lot of speculation that Zilic would not be in the Cup Series in the game, and that um, Corey LaJoie would be replacing him. Connor Zilic is in the Cup Series in the game, so that's really cool to see. Some of the really nice liveries that I've seen this season are not in the game, which kind of sucks. Example: Bubba's Air Force One, Bubba's McDonald's run that he runs a good chunk of the time. Um, there's some other ones as well. I think SVG doesn't have his Red Bull paint scheme in there as well. I might be wrong, but I didn't see it when I checked. And actually, speaking of Bubba, he doesn't have any secondary he doesn't have any extra paint schemes. He has one singular paint scheme, and it's Columbia. and that is it. So, one of your biggest drivers, one of your, best drivers, and you're only going to include one paint scheme kind of is annoying, but it is what it is. Maybe they couldn't get the licensing. Who knows? But overall, I think it's a good game. Yeah, that's my thoughts.
Good stuff. Yeah, I
And
mean,
Jack, you will be buying it. I will be making you buy it because we will have to run 1v1s.
okay.
And
Duly noted.
it'll be you running in the front and me taking out anyone who's in second place. We're gonna run it NASCAR Heat 5 style.
Two only slightly related notes is talking about
Yeah.
Jesse Iwuji Motorsports. I was reminded that part of what made this so egregious was that Emmett Smith very publicly invested in the team, like was like a co-owner to help start it. Obviously, this is it following like Jordan and Pitbull getting involved with NASCAR teams. So NFL Hall of Famer Emmett Smith partners up with Jesse Iwuji to start this team, and when Jesse Iwuji's driving it, he's finishing in the mid to low 20s or 30s. He had one 11th place finish at Daytona. The number was 34 as a tribute to Wendell Scott. And to be clear, Jesse Iwuji seems like a great guy. Does great stuff off the track. All of this. But at some point, he was a bit of a danger to those around him on track, and when he was replaced with Kyle Weatherman, the results were considerably better in his own car.
Yeah.
And then they only raced 4 races in that second year, and then they were gone. So tough for Jesse Iwuji, tough for Emmett Smith. Second note, I actually had no idea that Motorsport Games released a Nintendo Switch exclusive NASCAR game. After NASCAR Ignition.
Nintendo Switch.
No, yeah, me too. I must have seen this. I mean, they sponsored a race. They sponsored BJ McLeod's 78 car for a race as well. But I think that everyone had written off Motorsports Games post NASCAR Ignition because Ignition was like that much of a shit show that this just didn't get, and it's Switch exclusive, right? Like it is.
I'll be buying this game.
It is NASCAR Rivals for the 2022 Cup Series season as the follow-up to NASCAR Ignition and technically Motorsports Games' last NASCAR game. Obviously, they ended up coming back with like a next-gen DLC for Heat 5 because they just kind of fully gave up on Ignition. But
oh my god! Wait,
somehow
you're actually not lying.
Yeah, no, I like fully had no idea that they made a legit NASCAR game and it was Switch exclusive for 2022. But then
That is amazing.
Obviously for the 2023 season, they sold at the end of that season, they sold the rights to iRacing, and then this game has been in the works since then. So
yeah.
Fun stuff.
On to our next thing. Quick recaps, baby. NASCAR Xfinity Series at Vegas. Eric Almirola is your winner. Jack, you picked Allgaier. He finished third. I picked Zilich. He finished second. And Corey Day finished fourth.
Yeah, that's the Corey Day finishing fourth felt like the highlight here. He showed some speed, but never quite put it together in a way that he looked like a star in Xfinity, the way that Kyle Larson and others clearly believe he can be, and he finally put together one of those good finishes on a real NASCAR track.
Hell yeah. He is also, I believe, in the new NASCAR game. Yeah, my impressions, Zilich kind of should have probably been more aggressive at the end, but what he can do.
Oh no, he finished second.
Yeah, his second. I think he's still gonna make the round of 8. Round of eight. When is the cutoff?
Xfinity should be
It's already
lined up with Cup now, right?
Okay, so then yeah. Yes, they should. Okay, yeah. So he should be doing close because Almirola hasn't made the playoffs.
He is in the owners' playoffs. The 19 car is in the owners' playoffs, which actually, to jump onto him winning the race, he actually, now that he's guaranteed to be in the championship for owners-wise, whoever was supposed to be in that car, who I apologize to them, I forget their name, but was kicked out in favor of Almirola running at Phoenix. Now
Oh,
that they have a
right.
shot at the
Yeah,
owners
you're right.
championship.
You're right. You're right.
But
Um,
the drivers know Zilic does have like a 40-point lead on Allgaier though, so it
yeah,
should
he's a 40
be.
point lead Allgaier. He's plus 82, Algar plus 44, Jesse Love plus 20, and Sam Mayer plus 8. Below the cut line, Sammy Smith minus 24, Carson Kvapil minus 22, Sheldon Creed minus 21, and Brandon Jones minus 8. With Talladega and Martinsville to go. Quick recap just for the trucks, because they're also in the round of 8. Corey Heim has won a race. He will be moving on to the round of 4. Then it goes Tyler Ankrum plus 2, Daniel Hemrick plus 2, Raja Karuth plus 1, and then Lane Riggs minus 1, Ty Majeski minus 2, Grant Enfinger minus 4, and Caden Honeycutt minus 4. Please, can we have
That is
Raja make the freaking round of 4, please?
that is razor thin margins. I mean, the drivers are
Yeah.
separated by 6 points.
Yep.
Through like all of them with Heim winning a race, and we're heading to Talladega.
And Talladega, baby. We're headed to Talladega.
Like
And
that is gonna
it's going to be
be,
wild.
yeah. It's gonna look weird by the time we get to Martinsville, I'm sure.
Oh my god, dude! This is gonna be. I'm gonna take a screenshot when we're done with this, and I'm gonna pull it up after next week, and it's gonna be messed up, dude.
Oh yeah.
For the Cup Series at Vegas, Denny was your winner. I picked Denny. Jack picked Byron. He DNF'd. Byron probably should have won this race. I'm not gonna lie. Him or Larson, they were like leading damn near the entire time. And then it was
Ty Dillon.
Briscoe and Logano in the front with like 17 to go, and then Danny was in 7th, Larson was in 4th. Larson made it to 2nd, and then Denny overtook Larson with like 6 or 7 to go, and then in one singular lap pulled off a second on Briscoe, which was fucking nuts.
Yeah, I'm sitting there going, I don't know if Denny's going to be able to get it done. He needs like a 10th plus a lap. After that lap, he's past Briscoe.
Yeah.
By like 5 laps later, he's got like a 2.5 point lead over Briscoe, and like or 2.5 second lead over Briscoe, like a 2 second lead over the next like the actual second place driver at that point.
Yeah. It was really great to watch. I love seeing it, man. Denny's punching his ticket to the championship for your current playoff standings for the Cup Series go like this. Denny Hamlin with a win, followed by Kyle Larson plus 35, Christopher Bell plus 20, Chase Briscoe plus 15. Then William Byron minus 15 because he DNF'd, Chase Elliott minus 23 because he had an issue, but I think he still finished close to the top 10.
Yeah, he salvaged his race pretty well, but yes, he did have an uncontrolled tire penalty.
Yes. Joey Logano minus 24, and Ryan Blaney, who also DNF'd, minus 31.
Yeah, Blaney just blew a tire and slammed the wall.
Yeah. Here's the thing, and I will say this now very confidently. If the Penske's do not make the round of 4, this is Denny's championship to lose. And I'm very confident in saying that. If a Penske makes the championship, the Penske's going to win the championship. But if a Penske doesn't make the championship 4, this is Denny's championship to lose.
Just wait till I don't know, spin the wheel of Chevy drivers. Just wait till
Byron.
No, I mean someone who's not in. Sorry, I didn't clarify that. Just wait till Austin Dillon just like kamikazes Denny Hamlin on like the first lap at Phoenix on team orders from Rick Hendricks somehow. You know, like Chevy calls and they're just like, "All right, Austin, here's how you earn your ride next year for Chevrolet."
I hope not, man, because Denny deserves this one, man. He's unbelievable. 6 wins on the year, man. He's driving unbelievable. Like this might be his best ever season.
Yeah, and this one meant a lot to him.
Yeah. His dad was very sick. He
got
didn't
to see
heckle
60.
The fans. Got to see 60 wins. He
No,
didn't
I mean,
heckle the fans at all.
I also want to put out there the fans were cheering. Like
The fans were cheering.
there was some complaining, but like usually when he wins or something, he gets out and they are booing, and you can tell.
Yeah,
But there was like a crowd pop in a good way at the end of this
yeah.
race. Like I maybe
I
it's
think
because it's
everyone
Vegas.
wanted to
Maybe there's
see
some
it.
acknowledgement of everything that he's going through. But this was a different energy after a Denny win.
I think they just want to see him win his championship, man. It's 20 years in the making, man. Like
I don't know.
it's 20 years
I
in the
think you
making.
underestimate how much people generally have hated Denny Hamlin.
Oh no, I know. No, no, it's the same thing for like Joey Logano. Like everyone hates Joey,
Oh,
everyone hates Denny, everyone hates Bubba for
well,
no reason.
I don't want to go with everyone hates Bubba, but a certain
A certain group of
like half of the
racists.
fan base hates Bubba for pretty clear reasons. Um,
I don't get it. I love like my favorite drivers: Bubba at 1, Denny at 2, Joey at 3. The 3 like probably most hated drivers in NASCAR right now are my top 3 favorite drivers.
yeah, I could definitely see why people wouldn't like Denny or Joey. With Bubba,
Yeah,
it does come down to like one thing, and then all of these other tiny things that people try to use to justify it,
yeah,
which is frustrating. Um,
yeah. It is, but
but
Bubba's
that's
gonna win a
life.
chip one day. I swear to God.
Hmm,
Um, are you doubting Bubba Wallace right now?
I might be. I might be.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with
I'm
you? He's
sorry. I'm
getting better
sorry.
every year, damn it. He's getting better every year. Let's go to our predictions now. I'm gonna have Jack do all 3 of his, or all 4. No, all 3 of his
Three.
NASCAR predictions right now.
Yeah.
And then I will do my predictions because they have a theme.
So we're at Talladega, which means I brought out the dartboard. We're gonna pick these drivers basically at random. At Talladega, I have Ben Rhodes. Why? I don't know. In Xfinity, I have Jesse Love because he's good at super speedways, and I didn't want to pick Austin Hill. And in Cup, I have Justin Haley because he's good at super speedways, and he just got fired.
Sorry, those are some great reasons, by the way. Especially the Jesse Love pick. Fuck you, Austin Hill. Mine is my picks for the Truck Series. I have Parker Kligerman. He won at Daytona in the spring, or in the fall. He won the
Connecticut
fall
legend
Daytona
Parker
race.
Kligerman.
Connecticut King. I have to go with Parker Kligerman to win at Talladega. For the Xfinity Series, I have Anthony Alfredo.
Connecticut King, super speedway
Connecticut
specialist.
King, super speedway specialists. And finally, for the Cup Series, I have a 3-way tie for first. It is Brian Priest, Joey Logano, and Anthony Alfredo.
I think
My Connecticut King.
if we come back here next week and somehow the 3 of them recreated that Cars photo finish tie scene.
Like Atlanta last year.
Yeah, but like for real this time. Like if
Yeah.
they somehow actually did have like a 3-way tie or something, I think that
Dude,
it's
I
time for
would.
you to just retire forever.
I think it's retired, dude. You're gonna have to make all the picks. I'm gonna retire from the picks. But yeah, I had to pick the stars aligned, and you know, I had to pick the Connecticut Kings because they're all racing this week. So yeah,
Yeah, I
let's
mean,
go to F1.
you got to do it.
I had to do it. It is the Austin Grand Prix. It is the the Austin Grand Prix. It is the U.S. Grand Prix. That's what it's called. For F1, and I have Max Verstappen to win. He's good at Coda, pretty much. Yeah.
Over under 3 drivers wearing a cowboy hat at some point this weekend.
I think the line should be set at 5.
Okay.
And
You
I
taking
still
the
think
over at 5?
and I still think it's over.
All right.
You can put the line at 20, and I'm still picking the over.
Karun Chandok wearing a hat in the booth.
Karun Chandok, dude. Okay, can I just say I don't think I've mentioned this on the pod. I have F1 2010. It's right here on my video games. Currently in the slot, I have nothing, and I have the manual too. I exclusively race as Karun Chandok in this game. Like I'm not kidding. Whenever I run quick play or like just regular races, I race as Karun Chandok.
My goat. Yeah, speaking of goats, I am not picking Lewis. Apologies for the debate there.
Boo.
But I'm gonna pick Oscar Piastri for this week because he drives a McLaren, sure, and I think that the noise has gotten loud about, last race there was the controversy with Norris getting past him. There's been the pit stop controversies, whatever else. I think that it's time to quiet some of that noise. Piastri gets a win, builds up his lead a little bit, and we kind of settle down through the back end of the season.
See, the only reason why I didn't pick a McLaren is I think they're going to take each other on turn one. I
Going
think
up
it's
the
going to
hill?
happen. Going up the hill. They're both going to go up the hill and over the hill. And that is it. That is the race
Tragic.
done.
Tragic.
Let's get to games because I'm very excited
Games?
about today's games. Games, unlimited
How many games? Ooh.
but no games.
Ooh.
But no games.
Ooh.
We have 3 games today.
Okay.
We have a blind rank, a name the 2020 NASCAR playoff drivers, and we have 20 questions to guess the driver.
Okay.
Blind rank. Let's start out. Your first driver is Nicholas Latifi.
1.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
All right. Second driver, Oscar Piastri.
Is this out of 5?
Out of 5.
Okay. I'll put him at 4.
Esteban Ocon.
5.
Jensen Button.
Ooh.
3 or 2, man. What are you going to put him?
3.
And your last driver is Nikita Mazepin, baby.
Damn it! 1 was already taken.
Let's go. Wait a minute, what? Oh, no.
All right, fine.
No,
I'll put
no.
Latifi over Mazepin, I guess.
Thank you. Latifi is the GOAT, though. Can I just say, also F1 news, Latifi did get his bachelor's degree over the past week. Congratulations, Nicholas Latifi. We love you. Please come back. We need you.
I would.
Maybe
I would
not
like
to
you to know.
drive, but like to commentate.
The only
can't
hesitation there on the Latifi placement was for effect. There was not a doubt in my mind of where I was putting that man.
Very good, because Latifi is the GOAT.
Yeah, exactly.
Next one. Name the 2020 NASCAR playoff drivers. There's 16 drivers in here, and I have them ranked on where they finished in the order. I would like you to name those drivers.
In the final standings?
In the final standings.
Okay, because this was...
It's playoff drivers, so it doesn't really matter which ones, but I have them ranked in the standings.
But you're not going to have Harvick at 1 because he choked, right?
Yeah.
Because Harvick he had an
Harvick?
insane year. Well, yeah, I mean, he's obviously in there. He had an insane year in 2020.
Harvick is 5th.
Yeah. Chase Elliott was your champion.
He was your champion. He finished 1st.
Joey was also in the championship 4.
He finished 3rd.
Other playoff drivers. Now I'm just going to be doing playoff drivers. Joe Gibbs, you had Denny, you had Truex, and you had Kyle Busch still there.
Denny is 4th, Truex is 7th, and Busch is 8th.
And don't tell me if I'm wrong because I haven't gotten there yet, but I believe that's it for JGR drivers. I think Eric Jones, it would be at the time, didn't make it. Or no, Christopher Bell was a rookie and didn't make it. Something like that.
Bell did not race for.
Oh no, Bell was at what's it called? LFR?
Levine Family Racing.
Yeah.
It was Eric Jones in the 20, and he did not make it in the playoffs.
Okay. So that's it for Joe Gibbs.
Yes.
Penske, I said Logano. You would also have Brad. You would also have Blaney.
Brad Keselowski is there. He finished 2nd. Blaney finished 9th.
If Bell is at LFR this year, DiBenedetto would be at Wood Brothers. I think he snuck in.
That is correct.
Okay.
He did sneak in, and he finished 13th. Right on
What?
the line.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Stuart Haas. Obviously, Harvick had an insane year. But I think they all made it this year. Like they were good. So I think Cole Custer had his win at Kentucky. that got him
Cole
in.
Custer finished 16th.
And then the other two drivers would be Boyer and Almirola.
Boyer snuck in over Di Benedetto in 12th, and Almirola was 15th.
Okay, and those both were SHR, right? I'm not hallucinating.
I believe so. Let me check.
Okay.
Hold up. SHR. Yeah, Harvick, Almirola, Boyer, Custer. Yes.
All right. Then we'll do the what's it called? The Hendrick? Hendrick. Yep. So Chase Elliott, I said he was the champion.
Yep. Champion.
You also had Byron, and you also had Bowman, and Jimmy Johnson notably did not make the playoffs.
Yep. Byron finished 14th. Bowman finished 6th.
Yes. This was
You
the
are
season he
missing-
finally got his first win before the COVID stoppage.
Yeah. And you're
At,
missing two
Auto Club.
drivers.
Two drivers.
Missing
Okay.
10th and 11th.
10th and 11th. I think RCR, Tyler Reddick was a rookie and didn't make it, so I think it would be Austin Dillon?
Damn! I didn't think you were gonna get that. It was Austin Dillon. He finished 11th.
Respect Austin Dillon, race winner at Texas that year. He and Reddick finished 1-2.
Damn.
I told you, 2020 on, I like kind of know my stuff a little, occasionally at least. And then the last one, ooh, what other team is there? Chip Ganassi, right? Because so it would be
is
Kurt
Chip
Busch.
Ganassi.
Kurt Busch, because Larson did not finish that season.
It is Kurt Busch. He
Okay.
finished
Because
dead. He finished dead.
because Kenseth was in the 42 car, but he wouldn't have been in the playoffs, even though he did win a race. He won IMS that year.
That is
Right?
correct. Yeah, Larson was
Oh my god.
not finishing that fucking season. Other notable drivers that some people might know: Ty Dillon was at Germain Cole. No, I'm just kidding. Germain Racing. You had Ricky Stenhouse and Ryan Preece at JTG Doherty Racing. You had JJ Yelly at Premium Motorsports. Tyler Reddick was a rookie at Richard Childress, which is nuts because I would never think that Tyler Reddick raced for
Wait.
RCR. Bubba
We
Wallace
talked
was
about
at
this.
Richard-
We talked about Reddick at RCR.
I know. I still cannot believe he raced for RCR.
Wait. Did I just fully get that wrong? Hold on.
No, he did race for RCR.
No. I'm talking about Kenseth.
No, you're right.
He didn't win. He
Kenseth-
finished second. That's what I was
Yeah.
wrong. Okay.
Yeah, Kenseth. Yeah. Bubba was at Richard Petty Motorsports with the 43. Spire Motorsports had a shit ton of fucking people.
Yeah, this was when they
Ross
were like a car
Chastain,
rotation.
JJ Yelly, BJ McLeod, Josh Blicky with the sticky, Justin Haley. Jack, do you want to say who raced for Starcom Racing?
Quinn Houff?
Quinn Houff.
The GOAT?
Quinn Houff. Front row had Michael
Who-
McDowell and
actually-
John Hunter Nemchek.
I would like to put it out there that
Yeah.
in that season, he finished ahead in points of a future champion of NASCAR and Kyle Larson.
That's a really bad comparison because Kyle Larson only raced in 4 races.
I don't care.
That's really funny though. Did he really?
Hmm?
Hold up, where is he? Kyle Larson quit. 214 to 1. Dude, he had 121 points in 4 races.
Yeah, I mean, Larson had a good start
Jesus.
to the year.
Oh my god.
He had, what, 3 top 10s, and then he just, oop, bye-bye.
Yeah. And then he did something very bad. Yeah, couldn't have 214 points, the lowest full-time Cup driver.
Yeah.
Brennan Poole had more points, and he didn't
was
race
running
in a
for
race.
a similarly terrible team, though. It was like Premium Motorsports, right, in the 15?
Yeah, and then Matt Kenseth, who didn't race the first 4 races, finished 28th.
Yeah, I mean, he had, what, probably more than double Quinn Houff's points.
Yeah, Matt Kenseth had 521, I believe, and Quinn had 214. Also above him, Ryan Newman, who missed 3 races that season. And yeah. And final game, 20 questions to guess this driver. I'm not going to tell you anything about this driver. You have 20 questions to guess this driver.
You're not going to tell me anything.
Nothing.
You're not going to give me a series. You're not going to give me a... Okay.
You got the driver in like 5 questions last time. I don't doubt your ability
All
to
right.
do this easily.
NASCAR.
Yes.
Cup.
Yes.
Active.
Yes.
Okay, well that narrows it down to 40. Drives a Toyota.
Yes.
Drives for Gibbs.
Yes. Damn it, dude.
Well,
We might have to go again.
4 questions.
5 questions. That's
No.
fine.
I mean, I got 4 left to go through. I mean, I have 20 to use, but I mean, like,
20,
there are 4
yeah.
Gibbs drivers. Like, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I could use 4 questions right here. Is it Denny?
It is done. Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, we'll do one more. All right, I have it.
Okay. NASCAR.
Yes.
Cup.
Yes.
Active.
Yes.
Okay. Chevy.
No.
Ford.
No.
Okay, it's back to Toyota.
It's back to Toyota.
A 2311.
Yes.
Riley Herbst.
No.
Corey Haim.
No.
Tyler Reddick.
No.
Rats. I'm stumped.
Oh,
I think it might be
Denny
Bubba
Hamlin
Wallace.
again. It might be Denny Hamlin again. Fuck. All right, no, we're doing this one more time.
It's Michael Jordan.
We're doing this one more time. Holy shit. Hold up. I need to, all right, we're doing this one more time.
Oh boy, you're gonna cook something devious now.
I am cooking devious things right now.
I mean, you could try pulling from 2020 if you want.
Oh, you know
That
what?
one might
Fuck
be a
it.
struggle.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Okay, well
Fuck
there go
this.
my
You're
first
not
couple
winning this
questions.
one, buddy.
All right.
Do I? Wait a minute. I don't want to do this because this is so rude.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it anyway, though.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. No, there's more drivers on this list. Oh wait. Oh well, they're not full time. No, we're gonna do the well. Fuck it. We're gonna do this driver.
Okay.
I don't. Oh, let me pull up the driver because I don't know who he races for.
2020. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Active Cup.
No.
Not in Cup in 2020?
Oh wait, in Cup in
Or-
2020, yes.
Oh, sorry.
You said active.
Oh,
Cup, and I was
my
like,
bad.
no.
My bad. Yeah. No, I meant like 2020 Cup. Sorry.
He was active
So-
in 2020.
I assume you've got the team info up, so are we talking about a Chevy driver?
Yeah.
Okay. So that rules out a few. Somehow I get the feeling we're not talking about a main team guy. So are we... Oh.
Well, no, it's not a main team back then, but now it kind of is a little bit.
Well, you didn't need to give me that hint.
Yeah, you know, there's a good amount of drivers.
But, so are we talking about someone who drove for Spire?
Yeah.
In that rotation car. Okay. So let's go through the list. Are we talking
There's
about...
9 drivers, Jack.
Shit! And I don't even know all of them, which means that I could just strike out here.
Get fucked.
We got Chastain,
It is not Chastain.
Haley,
It is not Justin Haley.
Josh Balicki, your
It is
favorite
not
name.
Josh Balicki with the sticky.
Okay, well those are like the ones that I like know. So who else do we have for Spire?
Good question. Who else do you have for Spire?
Because this is like, are we talking? Let's see. Who are the other shit drivers?
Well,
I mean-
you can ask. I mean, Okay,
Yeah.
you can ask about other series that they're in.
Did did I'm gonna ask it's not really a yes or no question, but did Spire run more than the one car that year?
No, and I'm not going
Okay.
to count that. So you're
Um.
still on 6.
Well, I mean, I've got plenty to work with apparently. Uh. Let's see.
And I will answer more than yes or no
You
questions,
said they had
depending on the
9
question.
drivers
They had 9 drivers that year
for the one team.
for the one fucking team. Like
Okay.
some of these drivers had one, some of these drivers had 2 races, some of these had 5, 6, 12, and 5.
Hmm.
It
But
goes 1,
presumably,
1, 2, 2, 2, 5, 6, 12, 5.
presumably some of these drivers also raced for like Rick Ware then or something. If they were, because
Yes, but I don't think the driver that I have raced for any other team but Spire.
okay. Just because I'm
I
thinking
will,
out loud, like I feel like just between
yeah,
like Balicki, Chastain, and Haley, you have
yeah,
like
because
duplicate
Balicki raced
races.
for Rick Ware.
And I thought Haley and Chastain both raced at Daytona, like in the 500, but I could be wrong.
I don't know the answer to that.
Um, I only say this because they were teammates at Colleague that year, and I have been a Ross Chastain fan.
Oh, we
um,
love Russ Eisen in this household.
but okay, Spire. Bailey Curry,
No,
was he one of the 9?
he was not.
Shit. Okay,
You're an 8. You have 12 left, son.
I don't think it's Joey Gase, Timmy Hill, Chad Fincham. Um, because Timmy Hill and Fincham would have been for MBM. Joey Gase doesn't feel like he's a Spire driver, but plus he wouldn't be notable.
Would you like to ask about other series?
Uh, in what way?
Whatever you'd like.
Um,
I will answer. I will answer some questions that aren't yes or no, depending on the question.
okay, fine. Is he best known for racing in not the Cup Series?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that might help. Let's see. Spire in the Chevy camp. Is he best known? No. For another NASCAR series.
What do you mean by that?
Like like would I know him from Xfinity or Trucks? Would I know him for like, IndyCar or F1?
Yes.
For another
Multiple
NASCAR
of
series?
those.
Oh, multiple.
Multiple. Well, you know him from one specific. The names that you listed, multiple.
But
The series that you
like
listed, but like not fully one of
no,
them.
but I mean,
Like
sorry, the original question was like would I know him primarily like from a NASCAR series or not?
yes, primarily from a NASCAR series. Yes.
Okay. So, do you think I'd best know him from the Xfinity series?
Yes.
Okay. Current Xfinity driver. Raced in 2020.
Not
Current
current
Xfinity
Xfinity.
driver.
No,
What?
not current Xfinity driver.
Not
Not
current
current.
Xfinity driver.
Not current Xfinity driver. But you would know them if you. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So he raced in the Xfinity. That's where he raced the most.
Where he raced the most.
But yeah.
And I I and um uh I don't know, man. David Starr got in the playoff picture with Noah Gregson.
No.
Okay.
You have
Um
9 left. Do you want to ask more about his time in Xfinity?
I don't even know where to ask though. I mean,
Again, I can answer questions that aren't just yes or no.
okay. What
You can ask
year did he last race in Xfinity?
2023.
23. Okay.
Yes.
Um, did he did he race for what? I guess if I can ask non yes or no questions, what Xfinity team did he race for primarily?
Ooh, that's a good question. Are you talking about most recently? What team?
Sure, if he was like full time. Like what team was he with a lot recently kind of?
Well, I will tell you, he wasn't really. He hasn't been fully in the Xfinity series since 2008, but he did try to qualify for the Xfinity Daytona race last year for Mike Harmon Racing. I'll
Mike
give you
Harmon
that.
Racing.
Yeah. And it was
Um
in 2024. He did not qualify for Daytona, the first Daytona race last year.
uh
But I will also tell you this: he has raced in Xfinity since 1992.
since when?
1992, allegedly.
What?
Yeah. I don't know how true that is
No, I mean
because it doesn't seem right. But
uh, I I don't not believe it. I just don't know who it would be. Uh, um,
he did race in the Xfinity series for Rick Ray Racing from 2009 to 2016, but not ever on a full time schedule,
I.
on a rotation basis.
All right. Does he have an Xfinity win ever?
No.
Uh, huh.
He has 7 top 10s and 2 poles.
Uh, and he
He was
started
never.
racing in '92.
Yes.
What the hell?
His best, I will tell you his best. I'm going to give you more hints. I'm not. You're at 13 questions, so this isn't going to count. But like, his best finish was fifth in 2005.
I wasn't watching then. I was two. More
Yeah,
accurately, I was one for most of that season.
actually, he might not have
Um.
been fifth, but he, he wasn't. Wait, is that Cup? Oh no, that's Cup. Hold on. Yeah,
What?
he was actually pretty good in. Or no, he was 20. Sorry, 22nd in 2005. But that's his like highest finish.
Huh? What?
Yeah, he was never good. I don't know. He has 25 races in the Cup. Run from 1999 between 1999 to 2020.
What the hell? Is he like a road course ringer kind of guy? Like, did he come in for a road course specifically?
Um, Probably because his last race in 2023 for Xfinity was at Watkins Glen, and his last race in 2020 was at the Daytona Road Course.
So he raced at the Daytona road course for Spire.
Yeah, and that was his one race in 2020.
He didn't do well. Like, I know that because I would have remembered him, I swear. But,
Uh, yeah. Let me tell you where he finished.
like, cause like Kaz Gralla, it does not fit this because I don't even know if Kaz Gralla was born by 1992. But like, he had a top 10 at Daytona. I know this much.
He finished 38th
Okay.
at
Like,
Daytona, or not at
so,
Daytona Road Course. He finished 38th.
because like Kaz Gralla, that's a road course ringer, and he did well, right?
Yeah.
Like like
He
let's
had
be
one. He had one singular point the entire year.
well, yeah, because he finished 38th and presumably his only race. I
Yeah.
okay, I feel confident that I have named the majority of like substitute drivers or something. I guess I haven't said like Brendan Gaughan for Beard. I haven't said like Reed Sorensen. I haven't said like Joey Gase or JJ Yaley. But like Like, have I not gotten, like, pretty much everyone? I mean, I guess, what, Garrett Smithley? No, he's not that old. I said Starr, I said Fincham. I think I even said Bailey Curry, who probably raced, like, a race that year. Like, who's left? David Reagan? No. He was at, like, Daytona. Like, the not road course.
This is fantastic to watch. I'm stumped him.
Like, who are you talking
Ladies
about?
and gentlemen, we got him.
Like, there was a guy named, like, was it, like, David? Like, I think there was a guy with that name that raced, but I don't think he was old.
It was not.
We're talking about an old man.
It was not James Davidson. We're talking about someone who's currently 52.
This is too early for Derek Cope racing at the Daytona 500 as an old man. Like, what? 38th? At the road course? What are we doing?
Holy shit, this has been beautiful to watch.
I got nothing, man. Like, I think I have named... please tell me. I think I have named a dozen drivers.
Yeah, you have.
And not one of them.
Kaz Gralla, though.
No, I did. I was talking about Kaz Gralla. I was saying, like, it's not a good road course ringer because he finished top 10 at the road course. I know that. I know he was good as a road course ringer, but he wasn't even born in 1992. I can almost guarantee that.
You named Garrett Smithley?
Yeah, I did.
James Davison, Josh Blakey,
Yeah.
Quinn
Yeah.
Houff.
Yeah, well, Quinn Houff, obviously. I mean, he was full-time. Oh, shit.
You've named, I think that was really it. I mean, Garrett Smithley you named, James Davidson you named, Josh Blakey you named,
Yeah.
BJ McLeod.
Well, I didn't say him, but that's because he ran his own team.
Greg Galding.
I think I mentioned Greg Galding, but maybe not.
He's like, he's like 27. He was born in 1998. There's
there's no shot.
Would you like me to tell you who it was?
Sure.
Stanton Barrett.
Who? Who in the world is Stanton Barrett?
That's beautiful, dude.
Stanton Thomas Barrett, born December 1st, 1972, is an American professional stock car racing driver and Hollywood stuntman. The son of a stuntman. He's older than my parents. What?
Holy shit, dude. This shit was comedy, dude.
He raced an IndyCar.
Yeah. That's why I was like, he raced for multiple of those series that you mentioned when you mentioned IndyCar.
I have never heard of this guy in my life. He was in the Dukes of Hazzard? What?
Oh my fucking god, this has been amazing to watch.
He was in Spider-Man's? He was in Jurassic Parks? He was in Batman? He was in Jumanji? What?
Oh my god. This has been fucking beautiful.
What is this?
Oh my god.
He operates a winery. Who is this guy? What are we doing?
Oh my god, dude. This has been beautiful.
He raced for Front Row Motorsports in 2004 in the Cup Series and didn't qualify. What is this?
Yeah.
He raced for Front Row a few times.
Bro, look at his thing. Half of his fucking NASCAR races he never qualified for.
Back when NASCAR had actually enough entries for a race.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
exactly.
Yeah, look at that. 2020 Spire Motorsports in the 77. Because finishing 40th at the Roval and 35th at Talladega at Rick Ware Racing wasn't enough for him the previous couple years. He had to finish 38th at the road course.
And then he obviously DNQ'd every single Daytona 500 that he entered.
I mean, yeah, but that's not necessarily surprising because I don't think he was ever in like a good car. But I mean, what his career best finish looks like it's what, 30th?
In the Cup?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 30th.
That's impressive, honestly. He's got some friends in Xfinity though.
Yeah, he is some pretty. Yeah, dude. In 2003, he was pretty freaking good.
Who? Huh? I swear to God, I watched every minute of that road course race. I watched like just about every minute of that season, like obsessively, because there was nothing else on TV. And let me tell you, I have never in my life heard of Stanton Barrett. I am convinced you.
You know what we're gonna have to do now, right?
Yeah, what?
We're gonna have to watch the. We're gonna have to watch the road
Watch
course
that road course
race.
race?
No, we're gonna
Okay.
have to watch the
Yeah,
road
sure,
course.
sure, sure.
That's so fun. Maybe I don't. Well, actually, we can't do it on the channel because we're gonna get copyright stricken. But like, we could do it on our own time and give a review of his race.
Okay. Let's go watch the. Let's see if we can find like driver cam from the 38 somehow, even though that like didn't exist. Just sit there like it's like watching the L-22 of a football game. We're just sitting there watching the 77 roll around in 38th place.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me Daytona Road Course 2020 NASCAR. Let me the 2020 Go Bowling 235. Did he even finish the race? Or did he wreck? Because in 38th, he would have been second to last. Oh, no, 49 laps. He wrecked. He didn't even finish the
Damn.
goddamn race.
Damn. Hey, at least he wasn't last.
I mean, yeah, Brendan Gaughan finished three
For
fewer
pure
laps than him.
motorsport.
Oh, hey, Bailey Curry and JJ Yaley raced in the same car in this one.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Bailey Curry took over before the end of the second stage after Yaley suffered from heat exhaustion.
Oh God.
That's fun. But yeah, I mean, I told you, Kaz Grala. Wait, he was racing for RCR in an RCR car. I just knew he was a good road course ringer. I didn't realize RCR brought a car for him. But yeah, Kaz Grala finished 7th in this race, and I just want to put it out there: Kaz Grala, born in 1998, youngest driver to make the NASCAR playoffs at 18 years old. What?
Wait. There's no way. What year was this?
What playoffs is this?
There's no way. I refuse to believe that.
Presumably, this was the Truck Series. 2017, 1998. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine it's just that he made the truck playoffs in 2015. 17. Whoa, 17. Because he was 18 that season. Because it just says NASCAR playoffs. It didn't say Cup Series.
Oh my God. The Matt Kenseth rule for the NASCAR playoffs. That's fucking hilarious. The playoff system has been referred to as the Matt Kenseth rule as a result of Kenseth's championship in 2003, the year prior to NASCAR adopting the playoff system. In 2003, Kenseth won the championship with just one race win, the third race of the year at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, along with 25 top 10 finishes, with him leading the championship for 33 races throughout the season, while also being perceived as having a clean, unexciting, and boring personality around this time. Ryan Newman won 8 races that year, 22% of the 36 races run in 2003, but failed to finish several races due to crashes and ended the season 6th in the Drivers' Championship. NASCAR indicated that the 2003 championship outcome was not the driving factor in establishing the playoffs, as they had been considering adjustments to the point system to put more emphasis on winning races since 2000. The Matt Kenseth rule more probably refers to the NASCAR numerical scoring system that was also implemented for the 2004 season, which increased the points awarded to race winners, thus emphasizing winning more and consistency less than in previous years. However, the coincidence of the new playoff system in 2004 and Kansas' 2003 championship led to issues being linked, including by NASCAR officials in interviews and press releases.
Matt Kenseth
Kenseth is single-handedly responsible for Joey Logano's 3 championships.
I mean, I think he used 2 hands to drive the car, but yeah.
That's true. That's funny. Was it really 2017 trucks?
Yeah, for Kaz Grala, yeah.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
Because he was born in December 98, so he would have been 18 for that year, and he made the playoffs.
Guys, I can't break that record now.
Rats.
Yep.
I'm sure that record has been broken since.
The youngest driver?
I mean, I know Zilich is 19.
Yeah. I was going to say, Zilich could have broken it last year if he raced in Cup.
Yeah.
Or in Xfinity. 100%. But I think he was still in go-karts, was he not? Or, well... What was Connor Zilic even doing last year?
Yeah. No,
It
it's
was go karts, right?
it's Kaz Gralla still. Interesting.
And he
Wow.
was in the Menard series.
Here you go, Kaz Gralla. Oh wait. Oh no. No, no, no.
Wait a minute. I could have watched Connor Zilic in 2024. Are you out of your? That's sad.
Womp womp.
Anyway,
Um with that said, you got any final thoughts for us?
uh, um, with Fred Warner out, the 49ers are no longer going to win the Super Bowl.
Okay, well, I'll go football too. Jackson Dart and Cam Scattaboo have popularized brain damage, and we're all gonna rock around with 3 brain cells, and we're gonna have some fun.
Thank you for watching, and peace.